I've got another question here from Roy. Okay, so he's a writer and a producer, and he doesn't have any connections in the industry, let alone the big three. And does he have any do you have any advice on how to send your music out or how to get into writing rooms with the labels?
Always in this kind of case, I would say, first of all, is to think, do you need a label? I mean, that's number one. Do you need an able label? I would say that in general, and this again, this does not relate to everybody, but in general, I would say that, especially when I was running these labels, I always had the same message to artists that we were about to sign, that the main reason to sign with a label is so that you can actually concentrate on just your art and nothing else. But to make that work, you need a team that's really reliable, and there's a trust. And that's a tricky part, because, to find the right team is not, it's, when people say that, well, that in general, music business is not rocket science, but this is rocket science. How do you find the right people who are passionate and believe in you and your music? That is the key by far. So I mean, how to attract with the especially the major labels, more and more, again, we're coming into this sort of phase where more and more labels, I mean, they sign less and less directly. What they do a lot, they have these sub labels, or they have independent contractors that they have this what is called like a first option deal. So if some small label, which is totally independent, has something really, really great, then probably they would have some kind of relationship with one of the big labels, who will have this first option to sign the artist further if it starts to work. So like I said, so less and less direct signings are happening, and especially in the next couple of years, you're going to see a lot of this more and more. So a big part of the roster for big labels comes from smaller companies or production companies or producers, etc., rather than direct signings. Because it's for a major label, especially when you sign something, it is actually a huge investment in many ways. And I'm not talking just about money. It's a huge investment where you have to have a huge team who's going to do this, and it's the resources that is the big investment.